As new as Top Boy Gorilla Records are to some people, it's actually a teenage label. It was formed in 2002 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana by owner Ivy B. Smith and was popularized by a set of members that carried the label to its highest of heights. Ivy Smith, better known in Baton Rouge as Lil Ivy, was a hustler and a prominent known figure in the streets of BR. He came up in the same era and circle as Lil Boosie and was oftentimes seen around town with him. Lil Ivy was well respected and equally loved, but obviously not everybody around him felt the same. On April 3rd, 2005 in South Sherwood Forest, police discovered 3 bodies in a crashed car filled with bullets, and one of the bodies found was 25-year-old Ivy Smith.
The third annual East Egg Hunt for my boy Lil Ivy.
The death of Lil Ivy sparked a wave of emotion, anger, and an alleged war that took place between 2 of Baton Rouge's finest. Years later, what Lil Ivy started was picked up by the new era of Top Boy Gorillas.
I popped the Glock, everybody got the honey.
The core members of the label grew up together, which made them more of a family than a clique, and when it comes to music, there's no difference. Although they're a large family, most notable members are The Real G Money, Fredo Bang, Boulevard Quick, Cleasy 5, and several others. For members of TBG, it seems to be a way of life, and they all share the same background with street life at the center. Hustling, jail time, and even shootouts sets the reality, and through the music, the reality is given form. TBG had been laying tracks in Baton Rouge for a while, and in late 2014 they began gaining international recognition through online views and sales. The recipe was perfect, and in early 2015 TBG cooked up that work when they released a single and video titled iPhone 6, which featured the frontmen The Real G Money and Fredo Bang.
I'm moving off this iPhone 6. I'm jigging out this Android, bitch.
This video plays a major factor in the history of the TBG NBA drama because it shows both groups as one and gives proof to the fact that they were close at one time. By late 2015, TBG had taken the position of next to Pop in Baton Rouge and had their minds set on obliging the idea, but not before key member Fredo Bang would be sentenced to time in Baton Rouge Parish Prison for attempted second-degree murder. With Fredo Bang doing a bid, The Real G Money took the position as frontman and continued to carry the label.
I ain't no the wonder with the gate, bitch, you know what I'm about. Send them shots where you stay and make you move out your house. I ain't gon' throw no slang to you, I'ma let it bang. Distance just to get some fame, make a nigga snatch your chain. I'd rather get it without me a deal and give me a meal and run my shit up.
Although they were comrades and shared the same circle, by mid to late 2015, NBA Youngboy and 3-3 had given birth to the Never Broke Again movement and decided to distance themselves from the Top Boy Gorilla movement. With Youngboy as the frontman, Never Broke Again took off as the new face of Baton Rouge's rap scene.
11,000 around my nigga, and that just up and change. 10 bands up in my pocket.
Somewhere in the rise of his success, Youngboy began sending shots at G Money and the TBG camp through songs and video posts, and it wasn't long before there was an official beef between the 2 Baton Rouge families. Viewers, fans, and critics alike all chose sides as the beef took place online and in the public's eye. Because of the beef, both sides grew in popularity and benefited from it, but after joining the industry, Youngboy became the aggressor and the verbal lashes soon turned into threats.
Nigga, we in 2 different states. You know what it is. Fuck a nigga, I'm about beef and what it is, bitch.
With his back against the wall, G Money decided to strike back, and in mid-2017 he released a heartfelt real-life story titled Industry, a song and video in which he broke down in-depth episodes that took place between himself and Youngboy.
Never did a bitch nigga nothing, don't know why this nigga tripping.
Very raw and personal, G Money explained how at one point they were close and grew up in the same circle. He rapped about how it was all good for the most part between them, but it wasn't until Youngboy signed a record deal that he began to show a different side of himself. By the time the song was released, the beef between them had gone public, so G Money didn't hold anything back.
I never fuck with you nigga, I would've bust for you nigga, I put my trust in you nigga, now I can't fuck with you nigga.
He delivered a massive blow by mentioning Youngboy's mother by name, and even told a raw tale about his sister. As vicious as his words may sound, rap beef is rap beef, and having crucial information on your opponent is vital, but this was more than just tongue wrestling.
I wanna rap beef with you, pain gets you in the industry and I'm still in the streets with it.
Less than 1 month after the release of the song Industry, G Money's life was taken Whether YoungBoy had something to do with it or not, G Money's debt put all eyes on NBA, and at the same time electrified the beef between them and Top Boy Gorilla. Industry money is big bank over independent money on any day. When you're independent, you usually can be found in your native city and can be easily touched. But when you're industry status, you're everywhere. A person with money can have you touched from a whole nother state without leaving a trail, and that's the difference. Top Boy Gorilla had been laying their law for some years now, but the loss of G Money and the story that came with it opened the public's eye to who TBG is. And nobody could tell it like the next in line, Fredo Bang.
I had to ride out. Couple niggas turned on me, I would die about.
Fredo is obviously cut from a different cloth. He's a master chess player or a really good student at the 48 Laws of Power. He's very careful not to mix industry business with street business, leaving nothing but accusations and speculations. Fredo's story was demanded by everyone. Online, radio, and in person, people wanted to know his standpoint on what happened. Upon his release from prison, Fredo hit the ground running and haven't slowed down yet. He remains independent, but his movement is intertwined with several industry players.
Okay, I reloaded. I reloaded the bitch. They said bitch up like hotcakes. I said bitch up like hotcakes. I know what I said bitch up like to do.
The Bang Man's strategy worked, and it's due to his strategic moves that he's seeing a real bag from rap. On the other hand, other TBG members decided to go online and address the loss of G as well as the beef between TBG and NBA. Boulevard Quick let the world know how he felt about NBA YoungBoy, his crew, and even his mother.
Man, fuck YoungBoy, mom.
But if I ain't tripping, fuck my mama. I ain't see that neither, huh? It's a joke, huh? Don't mix my rap life with my music life.
Not too long after Boulevard Quick posted that video, he was shot to death in his native city, Baton Rouge. With no arrest or motives, both G Money and Boulevard Quick debts went unsolved and life went on as usual. NBA YoungBoy's reputation was established and he was becoming the dawn of the new rap era. But one thing about success is there's a limit, and the same people, problems, and beef you see on the way up is the same things you'll see on the way down. The shooting that took place in Florida on May 11th was a major setback for the youngster. He was allegedly the intended target but was free from any injuries. Almost 1 week after the shooting, YoungBoy was picked up and arrested in Louisiana.
NBA YoungBoy has been arrested in Louisiana, back into custody on suspicion of violating his probation.
It seems a Louisiana prosecutor that's on YoungBoy's case is after his freedom. The prosecutor deemed him a threat to society and is asking a Baton Rouge judge to revoke his probation. If the prosecutor is successful, then YoungBoy would have to do the 10 years that was previously replaced with probation from his involvement on a non-fatal drive-by shooting that took place in 2016. He'll remain in jail until his next probation hearing, where his fate will be decided. With an ongoing beef between NBA and TBG, the Florida shooting put all eyes on Fredo Bang and his affiliation with who the alleged shooter was.
The altercation was between the entourages of NBA YoungBoy and T Grizzly.
With no words spoken from either camp about what happened, we can only speculate and assume deeper into why it happened. If this was a real-life chess move by Fredo Bang and YoungBoy's probation is revoked, that's checkmate on NBA. The loss of two key members was a major blow to the Top Boy Gorilla movement, but in no way did it stop their hunger for success. TBG has given a new meaning to We Don't Die, We Multiply.
TBG head young and I ain't got a problem.
The introduction and launching of TBG's head youngin, Lit Yoshi, is another major avenue to stamp their brand onto the world. Reminiscent of a young Fredo Bang, Yoshi's hunger for success shows in his consistency and passion for rap. He's stamped, approved, and backed up by Fredo Bang.
I'm gonna run down with that cutter, then go walk him down. I'm gonna run down with that cutter, then go walk him down. I'm gonna run down with that cutter, then go walk him down. I'm gonna hit you with that cutter. Fuck my left hand up so I can't go and grab that cutter. But I'm gonna grab that Glock with my 50, hollin' fuck you, walk down, face up, walk down like it's nothing.
I ain't never said fuck this dude, fuck that dude. You know what I'm saying? So, this nigga here just came off 2.5 years.
Talk to him,
So
man.
I'm talking to him. And bam, why all of a sudden all these dudes be rapping songs about him? They be dissing him, fuck him, fuck that. When he don't even speak on them.
Really?
That sound like fear to me. A fear is just some type of problem in their brain or in their heart that they got against that person. But that person don't do them nothing.
They must be scared.
I don't know what's going on.